All right, so we are headed to Buck Hill. If you don't know what Buck Hill is, it is a ski hill. It's definitely not a mountain, but it's a ski hill that is just about 15-20 minutes from Minneapolis Saint Paul Airport and probably like 25 minutes from downtown Minneapolis. So it's definitely the go-to spot if you want to get away for just the day and do some skiing. All right, so one of the things that I love about Buck Hill is that they have a free EV charger. So there are, I think, 6 stalls, and how cool is it that it's free? I can literally charge up and leave my day on the slopes with a full charge. All right, we're just coming up to the ticketing office. It's gonna be connected right to the restaurant. The restaurant's called Buck 54. These are gonna be the doors to the ticket office. Okay, so I'm here with Reagan in the ticket office, and I'm gonna ask her what her favorite thing about Buck Hill is. So what's your favorite thing about Buck Hill?
What I like about Buck Hill is like everyone knows about it. I went to college, and so many people I met, like I grew up in Burnsville, and they're like, yeah, I go to Buck Hill, but they're not even from here. So I think it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Thanks for sharing. All right, so with technology, Buck Hill has advanced. Buy your lift tickets online. They're cheaper online than they are when you get here. So just go ahead and do it online. You can do it right from your phone, even in the parking lot. All right, so I'm on my first lift of the day. Got my ticket through their app, which was, it was a little cumbersome. To create an account was kind of a pain, but once you got through, I think the first time doing it, it will be really easy forever now, moving forward. So, all right, I'm on the chairlift with, what's your name?
Trenton.
Trenton? Dude, my name's Trent.
It is?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Trent. All right, we got 2 Trents on the lift. This was not planned. Okay, first of all, Trent, it's a Thursday afternoon. Shouldn't you be in school?
Yeah, but this is a field trip for the end of the semester.
Sweet. So where do you go to school?
Medford.
Medford, and you guys do field trips to Buck Hill?
Yeah.
Wow, I think kids need to start going to Medford.
Yeah.
Have you ever been here before, or is this your first time?
I've been here before.
You've been here before?
Mm-hmm.
They got a pretty good board park here?
Yeah.
Do you like to go there? Sweet. All right, well, thank you, Trenton. You got a great name.
Thanks.
All right, so Buck Hill has 16 runs. 6 of them are easy. 6 of them are rated intermediate, and there's 4 runs that are black diamond. Obviously, black diamond on this 330-foot vertical or whatever it is probably a little different than what most people would classify as black diamond, but I've also had friends here from other states that ski and snowboard, and they think that our black diamonds are a little sketchy. Probably because they're icy and it's just different. It's just different snow. But that's Crystal Lake that you can see right behind us, Highway 35 that runs there. I'm currently on the biggest lift. It's the quad that goes to the top of the black diamond, as you can see right there. There are 3 chairlifts here at Buck Hill. 2 quads and 1, I think it's double, unless they upgraded it since the last time I was here. I was wrong. The double chairlift is gone. So it's just 3 quads. It's awesome. That's gonna move a lot of people up and down fast. So on the back side of the hill, it wraps around to a couple different runs. I'm gonna take you on one of those right now. All right, what's your favorite thing about Buck Hill?
My favorite thing about Buck Hill is being outside and seeing everybody having fun.
Most of the snow here at Buck Hill is artificial, I guess you'd say. It's pumped out through cannons. We don't get a ton of snow here in Burnsville, Minnesota. We get, I think it's like less than 60 inches a year. Which to some of you probably sounds like a lot, but when you're talking mountain towns, typically are getting, 300 to 500 minimum. So you'll see a ton of these cannons. And on cold nights at the beginning of the season particularly, this whole hill will be just a big mist, and most of this snow is created. So even though the hill itself isn't all that impressive at just 320 feet, we do have some pretty notable alumni that have come from here. From the skiing world, you guys probably know Lindsey Vaughn, Joe Sexton, my favorite snowboarder, and actually the creator of the snowboard that I'm currently riding, Public. If you don't have one, you should go get one. That they actually named the hill, the run that is usually used for slalom skiing. It's now named after Lindsey Vonn. Previously, Lindsey Kildow, and it's called Kildow's Climb, I believe. And it's way up there. Pretty cool. So one of the things that's cool about Buck Hill is kids of all ages are everywhere. And Buck Hill does a really great job with their ski schools and their lessons. It's a huge part of, I think, their success. So if you have kids that are interested in getting into skiing or snowboarding, this is obviously a great place to come, and they've got some really cool programs set up. So if you want to get the family involved in skiing and enjoying Minnesota winters, this is just one way to do it. I just got out of the restaurant. It's called Buck 54. It's changed names quite a bit, but this place was cool. Good vibes, good music. Food is pretty good. I had a quesadilla and it was like above average. And I think if you have an above average quesadilla, like, it's usually a good sign. Okay, so I totally failed to mention some of the other coolest parts about the restaurant at Buck Hill. The views are awesome. So if you have kids, it's a great spot to sit down, have a cocktail, and make sure your kids are behaving. But then also they do tons of really good events, weddings, business events, whatever. And they have tons of concerts in the summer as well. But I heard something at the table next to me. There's a group of friends, and one of them was like, "Oh, what time are you leaving?" And he said, "I'm leaving at 4:30, but I might come back." And it totally like sparked this thing in me where I was like, I remember being a kid and like getting an all-day pass and coming to Buck and riding for a couple hours and then going home, having dinner, and then coming back. And I think that's one of the coolest things about this place is that because of its location, its proximity to everything, it's like right down the street from anyone who lives in the South Metro. So you can come here in the morning, ride with your friends, go home, have lunch, or go home, finish your homework, and then come back. They have night skiing every single night, and the lights come on, as you can see. The lights come on, and you can ski all night. Favorite thing about Buck Hill is snowboarding on my days off. Yeah. Closing thoughts. So there's a lot of tow ropes here, and if you're a snowboarder, tow ropes are huge because that's all the features are right off the tow rope runs. You definitely want to have leathers if you're coming to Buck Hill. Leathers go right over your gloves. They're cheap. They protect your gloves from the tow rope, and that is money well spent to have the leathers on your mittens. There's two places to grab food. One's like a cafeteria style. We're gonna get basically frozen chicken nuggets heated up. That's gonna be in the chalet. But the restaurant and the vibe in Buck 54, which is the restaurant, is super awesome. So I highly recommend going there. The beer is cold and the food is good. What do you think the best thing about Buck Hill is?
Parks.
Board parks?
Yeah.
So a fun fact that I learned through a little bit of research is that Buck Hill earned its name because the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux tribe, which is located just a few minutes west of here, the top of Buck Hill used to be their lookout spot to watch bucks drink out of Crystal Lake, which is the lake right over my shoulder. Kind of a fun fact. I don't know if it's true. That's what they say.